They say love isn't a game. Unless you're dating in the 21st century, then it's totally game on. The New York Post recently covered a new dating show that is a little bit Bridgerton and a little bit Bachelorette. I'm talking about NBC's new dating reality show, The Courtship, which follows Nicole Rémy as she tries to find love in the 19th century and takes a page straight out of Jane Austen's novel, Pride and Prejudice. I myself have thought about going on a dating show. My sister was like, you should sign up. Nicole Rémy is a 26-year-old software engineer and former NFL cheerleader. Nicole and her 16 suitors will be following etiquette that was followed in the 19th century. Nicole is hoping to be courted. What does that mean? It means that she will be taking long walks with suitors. These guys will hopefully be writing her handwritten love letters. All the while, Nicole and her 16 suitors will all be wearing 19th century garb. So we're talking about tuxedos, beautiful pomping hair, and all the things that we've come to know and love from Netflix's show, Bridgerton. If you're a woman in the 21st century, you know that chivalry isn't dead. It's on life support. It's struggling to survive. As women become bosses in the boardroom and in the bedroom, it actually kind of is hard for men oftentimes to be chivalrous, with women, you know, feeling like they can open their own doors and they can, you know, pull out their own chairs. But I love the idea of men courting Nicole Rémy in this style, you know, really taking their time to get to know someone before they jump into bed with one another. And honestly, if you watch Bridgerton, it's really not easy to jump into bed with all the clothes that they're wearing. You literally can't. It's probably gonna take like 15 minutes to get all that clothes off. Although the idea of finding love on a dating show sounds completely ridiculous, I don't think it's any more crazy than being on my phone and swiping right, and until I get carpal tunnel. So this idea of going on a dating show has become more and more popular among singles in their 20s, and God forbid you go on a dating show when you're 30, you're pretty much over the hill. Unless they come up with like a dating show called Silver Singles, I'm pretty much out of luck, because I don't really think there's a dating show for 30-year-olds to go on. Watching The Courtship really makes me think that maybe I could find my own Rege-Jean Page and, you know, get married and be a duchess and just live happily ever after. And I think that all of these dating shows tap into our hearts and our brains and have been around for decades. We've been watching people try to find love on television for years, and it totally makes sense, because at the end of the day, deep down in our hearts, we are all just trying to find our happily ever after. Please be sure to like and subscribe to this channel so you always know what's going down on the streets, in between the sheets, and behind closed doors.